morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fort Knox, Kentucky. I'm Howard Gleason, your narrator for today's graduation ceremony. Today's ceremony honors the successful completion of Advanced Camp. The graduating unit for today is the 9th Regiment of Advanced Camp, the General Peter J. Shoemaker Regiment. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Cadet Joseph Phillips from Virginia Military Institute. The color guard is comprised of cadets selected from the regiment. They are led by Cadet Brennan Mulvaney from Norwich University. Also participating in today's ceremony is the 81st Readiness Division Band, commanded by Chief Warrant Officer II Robert Slade. The drum major for today's ceremony is Sergeant First Class Billy. And was commissioned a second lieutenant in the Armor Branch through the Reserve Officer Training Corps. General Shoemaker soon became a reconnaissance platoon leader and a rifle company commander with the 2nd Battalion, 4th Infantry, and a cavalry troop commander with the 1st Squadron, 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment in Germany. He twice commanded the squadron of the 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment, Delta, commonly and widely known as Delta Force, at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. He later commanded Delta Force as well as assuming the role of Commanding General of the Joint Special Operations Command in the United States Army Special Operations Command. General Shoemaker retired, but came out of retirement to assume the role of the 35th Chief of Staff of the United States Army, August 1st, 2003 to 10 April 2007. Shoemaker participated in numerous deployment operations including Eagle Claw in Iran, Urgent Fury in Grenada, Just Cause in Panama, Operation Desert Shield Desert Storm in Southwest Asia, Uphold Democracy in Haiti, and supported various other operations. In honor of their completion of Advanced Camp, the cadets from the General Peter J. Shoemaker Regiment will be receiving a 3-gun salute in the form of a cadet cannonade. The reviewing officer for today's ceremony is General Gus Perna, Commanding General of the United States Army Material Command. He is accompanied by the host and Regimental Tactical Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Scott Miller. In a moment, the commander of troops will bring the units to attention and present arms.
Bring your units to attention and present arms! Company! Attention! Present arms! Company! Attention! Present arms! Company! Attention! Present arms! Company! Attention! Present arms!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the rendering of honors to General Perna and remain standing for the invocation offered by Chaplain Major Billy Betts.
Let us pray. Holy God, we have gathered today to celebrate 9th Regiment's completion of Advanced Camp. We celebrate the growth, resiliency, grit, and teamwork these cadets have demonstrated over these past 37 days, as together they have ruck marched 26 miles thrown hand grenades, completed buddy team live fire, and executed missions on hot days and long nights in the field. They have truly led by example and fought to win. We thank you for the support of the cadre and regimental staff, the leadership of Cadet Command, the preparation by university programs, and the support of family and friends. Bless this ceremony, and as we move forward, bless the future of each cadet, the future of our Army, and the future of our great nation. We pray this in your holy name. Amen.
Present! On! Present! On! Present! On! Present! On! Attachment! Present! On!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing during the firing of the cadet cannonade. We ask that military United States Army ROTC Cadet Cannonade salutes the three pillars of our service to the nation. Duty. Obedience and disciplined performance despite difficulty or danger. Duty requires self-responsibility and selfless devotion. Honor. Encompassing integrity and dedication. Honor is a thread which holds together the fabric of our Army. Country. For which men and women have given their lives. Our country shines as the light of freedom and dignity to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
The Cadet Creed. I am an Army cadet. Soon I will take an oath to become an Army officer, committed to defending the values which make this nation great. Honor is my touchstone. I understand mission first and people always. I am the past, the spirit of those warriors who have made the final sacrifice. I am the present, the scholar and apprentice soldier enhancing my skills in the science of warfare and the art of leadership. But above all, I am the future warrior leader of the United States Army. May God give me the compassion and judgment to lead and the gallantry in battle to win. I will do my duty. Leadership excellence, sir.
Train to lead!
Left, 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 right, left, march on, march, group, halt, left, face.
And Command Sergeant Major Mario Chirinas. To the cadet who achieved a 90% minimum on each Army physical fitness event, was the first time go on each confidence course event, achieved a 90% minimum on written land navigation, found 5 out of 6 points for the first time go on land navigation, first aid, call for fire training, and chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense events. Completed the 6-mile foot march in 90 minutes or less, and qualified sharpshooter or better in basic rifle marksmanship. Blake Atchley from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Logan Berghofer from Pacific Lutheran University. Joshua Chinko from Central Washington University. Matthew Higgerson from Illinois State University. Wilbur Lee from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Luke Ming from University of Wisconsin Eau Claire. Timothy Misha from Rochester.
Forward, march, left, come left, march, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right.
Justin Perry from the University of
Left.
Wyoming.
Left, left, right.
Will Rettenmeyer from Iowa State University. Jacob Sandy from the University of Wisconsin La Crosse. David Sinclair from Ball State University. Kyle Watson Watson from the Rochester Institute of Technology, Michael Waddell from the University of Oregon, Christopher Ainsworth from the University of Southern Mississippi, Cassidy Bouchard from the University of Cincinnati, The AUSA Leadership Excellence Award is presented by Lieutenant Colonel Retired Bob Roush. The award is presented to the top cadet in each regiment as determined by a regimental cadre board. This award is presented to Cadet Christopher Ainsworth from the University of Southern Mississippi.
Bondo on top of it, all the way. Rock over. Wish you the best. Over good. Right on.
The National Guard Association Award is presented by Colonel Glenn Chancellor. The award is given to the cadet that demonstrates the most improvement in physical and mental preparedness in the advanced ROTC curriculum. This award is presented to Cadet Cassidy Bouchard from the University of Cincinnati. The Military Order of World Wars Award is presented by Brigadier General Retired Charles Estes. The award is presented to a cadet who best demonstrates the ability to evaluate, analyze, apply, and understand experiences and capabilities to solve tactical problem sets. This award is presented to Cadet Lucas Partlow from the University of Delaware. The Military Officers Association of America Award is presented by Brigadier General Retired Charles Estes. The award is given to the cadet that has demonstrated superior dedication to duty and established a positive command presence by accepting accountability for self and assigned unit through the employment of team members while applying the fundamentals of leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Natalie Broom from Virginia Commonwealth University. Cadet James Parker from Texas A&M University. The Armed Forces Bank Performance Award is presented by Miss Carla Jackson to the cadet that best demonstrates respect for other cultures and people by effectively utilizing the training scenarios to demonstrate a mastery of cross-cultural competencies as they relate to a complex environment. This award is presented to Cadet Eugenia Hughes from the University of District of Columbia. The Reserve Officers Association Award is presented by Major General Retired Bill Barron. The award is given to the cadet that embodies the characteristics of a comprehensive soldier by demonstrating resilience, the lifelong pursuit of enhanced performance to cope with diversity and stressful situations, and to thrive in life. This award is presented to Cadet Kevin Rutherford from Cameron University. First Command Financial Services Award is presented by Major Retired Carl Cornelius to the cadet who best demonstrates the leadership traits necessary to encourage teamwork, improve unit cohesion, and reinforce mission accomplishment. This award is presented to Cadet Molly Hine from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. And Cadet Krista Krantz from North Dakota State University. At the completion of the ceremony, today's awardees will return to the field for individual congratulations and photo opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving our awardees another big round of applause.
Out the core out there and take a rest for a moment. Yeah, it's better, bigger hoo than that. All right. Shake it out. It's okay. We'll be done here in about 39 minutes. The lesson for all of you, as you watch the awardees march off the field, I want you to know that they got awards and they're not in formation. So you all should strive for awards, right? And you won't be in that formation next time. All right, let's go. Let's bring it back together. Parade rest. Okay, so good morning to General Evans and his much better half, Carolyn. Thanks for the invitation to be here. It's a great honor for me, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Command Sergeant Major Taranis and his better half, Kelly, thanks so much. Your leadership here at Cadet Command has been exceptional, and it's a National Guard, Major General Maria Britt, Major General Bill Barron, and several other general officers, senior executives, and our soldiers that are here today. To the fellow general officers, sergeant majors, and all of the representation from the surrounding communities of Fort Knox, thanks for being here today. So besides those great people and recognizing them, I'd like to call out a few other people. My understanding is that there is a couple of Gold Star families in the audience. I want to personally say
thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your continued support. You have given more than anybody else has given to their country, and for you to continue to be a part of our family, we're so blessed. And I just want to, how about a big round of applause to those Gold Star families.
if you're a veteran, in the audience, can I ask you to humble yourself for one moment?
Stand up, please. Hold on. I'd like to thank these men and women who have led us to this point, who have sacrificed and who have done things that most people do not understand. Through many wars, they've led by example, they've led through sacrifice. Their families have led by example and have sacrificed. and I am so grateful for all that you have done. How about a great round of applause for our veterans? If you were a Vietnam vet in
that group, can I ask you to please stand up again? Anybody? My dad served 30 years in the Marine Corps. He did 3 tours in Vietnam. And quite frankly, despite all of the things that were accomplished, I shamefully submit that we did not say thank you and welcome you back after your tours, what I would consider a very vital point in our time, in our history. Your efforts kept communism where they belonged, outside of our country and many of our partners. And I just want to say thanks for your sacrifice, because we did not do it very well when you returned. So how about a round of applause for that? To the camp cadre that are here today, I want everybody to know these men and women that come here and support their future. They sacrifice in coming here in the summer. They're away from their families, where their children are away from school or out of school. They sacrifice leaves that they don't do with their families to be here. And I personally want to say thanks to all the cadre for all that they did to help this become a very successful summer camp. How about a round of applause?
General Evans beat me to it, but I'm going to double down on it.
Right? The parents, the siblings, the grandparents, the caregivers, the friends that are in the audience are your #1 support. And they will always be there to support you. And you need to remember that. They will be the midnight phone call when you need help. They'll be the person you talk to when you're in doubt. They'll be at all your graduations, promotions, and award
ceremonies. They will come to PCS moves. They will watch you at every event that you ever do. And they deserve so much credit. Their effort, their personal character, and their
drive to be a part of this great country is reflected in you. And I want to say thanks for this great support group. So to all the families and friends, thank you so much. I joked because I thought it was a great effort when I saw all the parents here. I reflected back from when I graduated here. I don't think my parents even knew I was away. I remember coming back and sitting down and sitting at the table and eating breakfast, and my father looked at me and said, "Hey, where have you been?" Right? So I am so grateful that all of you are here. All right, so to the cadets, Mark Twain once said, the 2 most important days in a person's life are the day they are born and the day they figure out why, their purpose for being born. You might not be at your purpose yet, but I think you've taken a big step. The big step is to serve something bigger than yourselves, to be a part of our Army. Whether you decide to go active duty, National Guard, or reserve component, and you will be asked to do things that other people do not have to do. Being in the United States Army you serve two purposes. The purposes are train for war and to go to war. And inside those purposes, you're responsible for training soldiers and taking care of families. Because going to war is the hardest thing we will ever have to do. And when we get to war, our responsibility will be vast. But there may be the time when you will be asked to take somebody else's life. And we want to ensure that you are trained and ready to make that decision for yourself.
And/or to give an order to a soldier to do the same. There is no other greater responsibility in any other profession in this world. Not doctor, not lawyer, not teacher.
I would argue not even policemen or firemen. Only soldiers mantle this responsibility. So with this in mind, I have three pieces of advice for you. First, when you raise your right hand at your commissioning, you must commit 100% to what we're doing. This is not a part-time job. This is everything when you wear this uniform. The responsibility of training soldiers, taking care of families, and then going to war require your 100% commitment. Second, you must always strive for competence. It is not something that you take a test for, pass, and walk away. Graduation today is just the beginning of your journey in bringing the competence that we will require. And last but not least, I need to make sure that you're always of highest character, that you're trustworthy, you're honorable, you're fair-minded, you have unshakable integrity.
You must always choose the harder right over the easy wrong. Always. When people are watching or when people are not watching, it does not matter. You are going to be held accountable to your integrity. So I ask you to remember these three
things. Be 100% committed, always strive for competence, and have unyielding character. If you do this, I predict success in your future. Whether you decide to stay on active duty for 40 years or 4 years, or you become a guardsman or a reservist, and you lead in your community as a civilian in the civilian workforce. You strive for 100% commitment. You strive to improve yourself and your competence every day. You drive with unyielding integrity. You will be successful. I guarantee it. This is not about you. This is about our country. This is about service to our country. Soon, you will raise your right hand and take an oath. That oath is to our Constitution. We are the only country in the world that does that. Your responsibility will be to defend our Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That it will be your responsibility. Today is the first step as you move forward. It is an honor to be here. It truly is. I reflect on this field as I sat here and I watched the ceremony. 40 years ago, I stood right where you are in 1979. I did not know what my journey in life was going to be. I knew that I had taken the first step. I knew that it was something bigger than myself.
I would encourage all of you to embrace your journey. No matter what you decide to do, it will be great.
Keep your arms open, Always be committed. Always strive for competence. Always hold yourself and your integrity accountable, and you will be successful. I am envious of your journey. I wish you all the best. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless our Army. And God bless our country. Thank you very much.
Review! Right turn! Right turn! March!
At this time, the Cadet Regiment will perform a ceremonial pass and review. Please remember to stand and render honors to the nation as the colors pass. Now,
Forward! Forward!
now passing you.
Now, passing and viewing stand is the color guard led by Cadet Brennan Mulvaney. Now, passing and viewing stand is Charlie Company led by Cadet Garrett Davis from
Now, passing and viewing stand is Shelby Company led by Cadet Benjamin Jones.
Sir, this concludes the ceremony. Leadership excellence, sir. Train to lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 9th Regiment Cadet Summer Training 2019 graduation.